Everybody, so here we are in Africa. So I'm gonna show you what we did. We started from the airport to at Shekit Sidi in Algeria. So we went to the Niger. We also went in Burkina Faso. We went to Mauritania, and we went to Mali. And here we are in Mali. We finished our trip, and we just need to go back to the airport. And yes, so we will show you what we learned and what we did in our trip.
The Niger politics is very original. The Republic of Niger is a semi-presidential democratic republic. The president of the republic, Mohamed, the brigadier head of state, and the prime minister and the head of government. Niger now shares its border with 3 countries ruled by military power, questioning the legitimacy of the democratically elected president Mohamed Bazoum.
So here, as you can see, it's a picture taken by me. We were in a Tablot in Agadez in Niger, and yes, in the photo you can see that there is a family and a community that we help to make their house. We collect some cloth. So this was an example of the place we were working with them.
There was many places.
Yep. So this work was very hard physically. You have to be very trained, otherwise you couldn't last all day. So yeah, in the picture we were 52 people. And at the end of the day, we recovered 500 kilograms of clay. Also, what was the hardest was that it was very hot and we didn't have much water. This was very hard. And we only had 1 liter of water per day. So this was a challenge for us.
Yes, almost died 3 times. This what you can see in this photo are the donkeys and the well. This well was considered a luxury in this village. Everyone went there to collect the water, and as Maria said, 1 liter of water per day. Some people are there checking if everybody is respecting the rules. And yes, it was kind of funny to ride the donkey.
You can see in this photo it's the Tablet people house. They are made of small straw. They are made of small straw. It's not a very good material because if it's rain, the house will break.
Those are some people of Tablet. They were very good people. What you can see in this picture, you can see a man with a blue shirt. This man was an American. He was
the white guy.
Yes, the white guy. He was called Johnny Sims. So we traveled with him, and he helped us sometimes with some people. The little girl here was a little girl that she was called Mia Khalifa. I had a very good relation with this little girl. She was very attractive. She helped me very much. We did many things to help her village and her family. So it was very nice to work with her and all her family. It was very nice. And you can see here the man with white stuff around his head. This man was called Mirabeau Adali. It was the dad of almost all the kids that you can see in this picture, and he was very tough. He worked for his life, for his family, for his country, and it was very beautiful to see.
So yes, I think this was the biggest family we saw there in Africa. There was a lot of big family, but this was the biggest. It was there were 19 kids in this family, and there was the grandma there with the things on her head, like the man. She is the oldest of the family. She's the eldest of the family. She had 60 years old. For us, it's not really old, but for them, it is really old. They don't live long as we do. What we're gonna do to them? So yes, they told us how they work, how they live. So what we're gonna teach them is how to drink properly. So yes, we're gonna bring them some live straw. This how it works. You put this into the dirty water, you unplug this, and you drink. And there's a filter in it, so it make the water more clean. So here's the picture we took from them. They really like it. We give it to a lot of person in our trip. It's gonna make them more healthy, and maybe they're gonna live longer because maybe they're gonna have less disease from the dirty water. So they will live longer and they will be stronger and more healthy, like I just said.
So after we went to Burkina Faso,
2015.
and since 2015 the country has been the target of terrorist attack, very dangerous, that have caused population displacement. While it have fewer than 50,000 internally displaced person, also called IDPs. In January 2019. The country had around 1.5 million of debt.
So, how we help them? We give them two little black guys like this. We give them some clothes, some shoes, and some live straws to filter the water. So, as you can see on the picture, it's a very poor family. Only the parents have mostly some clothes. The little kids don't have some, so that's why we give it to them. They have some big belly. Let me explain why. It's not because they eat too much. It's because they don't eat. It's like a disease. Like when they don't eat in a long period of time, they develop a disease, and this disease make his belly bigger. He is full of gas.
Burkina Faso. So 10 million children living in Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger urgently need humanitarian assistance, like we do. Twice as many as 2020 in the face of escalating conflicts. In Burkina Faso, data collected by the United Nations showed that the number of children killed in the first 9 months of 2022 has tripled compared to the same period of 2021. Most of these children died from gunshot during attack on their village, or were victims of improvised explosive device or munition.
At the same time, some armed group resort to tactics consisting of blockading towns and villages and sabotaging water supply network. These are all factors that fuel food insecurity. According to UNICEF, more than 20,000 people living in the border area between Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger will reach a level of food insecurity described as catastrophic.
So after we went to Mauritania. So there in Mauritania we met this family that we can see. They were really kind. We can see the little girl there is named Lana Road. She's not from this family. She's the one that lived in the next house, next to it. This house doesn't look like this, but they were really solid, more than the house that we saw before. Their roof is in metal, and we can see that the walls are made of wood, not of little piece of wood or argil like we saw before. And yes, we will explain to you what we did there and why it was the best family. So, these people almost live by fishing. So we will bring them, we brought them some modern fish net and some fishing rods. They also taught us how they fish with their old net. And yes, it was kind of funny because they bring us with them, and we fish with them.
The politics in Mauritania, it's more modern than the other country that we went. The Islamic Republic of Mauritania is a democracy led by a president elected by universal suffrage named Mohamed. Its name by the president is Mohamed. Executive power is exercised by the government While legislative power is shared between the government and the National Assembly. The effective exercise of power in Mauritania often depends on the control of resources and on ethnic, family, and personal consideration.
Okay. So, but the political problems. Mohammed government is very dangerous and poorly structured. Many people are suffering every day and they are not doing anything to change that. So, despite these advances, dissenting voices and are often silenced. The day after the June 2019 presidential election, internet access was blocked, preventing the free exchange of information. Several journalists, opposition figures, and civil society considered foreign agents wanting to destabilize the country and imprisoned.
After, we went to Benkara in Mali, the country of Mali. So yes, this place was kind of special. As you can see, the house were made of argil, a kind of argil, and they practice agriculture. And their system of water transportation dig is really good and useful. So we will show you what we did for them and what they did for us.
As you can see in the photo, the army controlled the city and the inhabitants are extremely poor.
Yeah.
The government keep all the money for them. They have difficulty in feeding themselves. They have clay. They have argil houses, and they also have cattle and chicken. And these are all only animals they have.
Their source of water is the Niger River, which is located right next to the city.
Here we are. We're gonna go back to the airport, and we finished our trip to Africa. We learned a lot of things. It really inspired us. I think we all appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think my favorite parts personally, it was when I went fishing with the men in Mauritania. It was really fun.
And the part I love the most is when we help the tablet guys to dig in the ground for the argil.
Yeah.
And my favorite part was when we saw the face of the kids and all the family. When we gave to them life straws, they were very happy, and this made me happy too. So after this travel, I think I'm a changed person. I know more about myself, and I'm very happy, and I have no regrets.
And we
know more all about ourselves.
Yes.
And we're also happy because we know that what we have is really good, and we're lucky to have what we
Yes,
have.
yeah. We appreciate more what we have
Yes.
here. So it's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoy. So I'll put a video of a dancer who danced really good that we saw in Africa. So let's watch it.
Zamina mina, waka waka, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam
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 Django, Django, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam
Zamina mina, waka waka, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam
Django, Django, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam
Zamina mina, waka waka, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam
Zamina mina, waka waka, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam
Zamina mina, waka waka, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam
Django, Django, zamina mina sangalewa, anawam zamina mina
Samina mina, waka waka, Samina mina, sakalewa. Samina, waka waka, Ça y est, t'as vraiment fait le J'ai plus de batterie, genre. C'est pour ça que j'ai dit qu'il fallait se dépêcher quand Alice.
Non, y'a pas de flash, y'a pas de... Nature Politics.
Arrête, on est même pas capable de filmer.
Est-ce que vous mangez ici?
Oui, mais va-t'en.
Oui.